we are doing Week 11 in the NFL predictions on video this week as opposed to me just typing them out and putting them on the website. So we're going to give this a go, see how it goes. Try not to laugh too hard at me because it's probably going to be really awkward. But we're going to give it a go. So I want to start off talking about some things that happened last week in the NFL. I didn't get to do my predictions last week, and in a way, I'm kind of glad that I didn't because last week was freaking insane. I don't predict ties ever, so I definitely would have got the 49ers-Rams game off. Like, who predicts ties? The answer is nobody. So, would have got that one wrong. Also, I've been really good about predicting Bears to win this season. They've been doing awesome, and then Texans beat them last week, which was heartbreaking, so there's that. Also, I wouldn't have predicted the freaking Steelers-Chiefs game to be nearly as close as what it was, especially not going into overtime and winning by a field goal. Like, I was expecting a blowout, but did that happen? No, but I'm over it. We're moving on. And then there was a few other games that just was like, what? Really? So, yeah, last week was crazy. And going into Week 11 and doing these predictions, I'm kind of like, well, we'll see what happens. But, I mean, it's the NFL. You can't really predict the NFL 100%, but we're going to give it a try. So we're going to start off with Thursday night's game tonight with the Dolphins and Bills. So the Dolphins have lost 2 straight games. Last week they got freaking killed by the Titans, and Bills actually managed to keep it relatively close to the Patriots last week. So with all that in consideration, I think that the Bills will probably be the better team this week. So my prediction is going to be Bills 21, Dolphins 17. Now we're going to move on to the Sunday games, starting with the Browns and Cowboys. So Cowboys are still looking to make it into the NFC playoffs. So with that in mind, they're probably going to use that as motivation to do really well this game. But you also have to consider that the Browns are coming off of a bye this week, so they're going to be well rested and well prepared. But even with all that extra time and preparation that the Browns had, I don't see them being able to beat the Cowboys this week. So my prediction for this game is going to be Cowboys 20, Browns 14. Now we're going to move on to the Buccaneers and Panthers. So this game is going to be a good offensive game. Defensively speaking, both sides aren't really, it's not their strong point, so they're definitely going to have to depend on their offense to win the games. I think that the Bucs are probably going to be the better team. They're also looking to make the playoffs, so I think that they'll end up being the better team during this game. So my prediction for this game is going to be Buccaneers 28, Panthers 24. So we're going to move along to the Bengals and Chiefs. So the Chiefs proved last week that lack of a quarterback will blow the game for you, and I think that's exactly what's going to end up happening again this week, and I freaking hope it does because I hate the Chiefs with all of my heart now. They have no class, and I don't like them. So the Bengals actually looked really good against the Giants last week. So with all that in mind, I'm predicting Bengals 24, Chiefs 21. And we're going to move along to the Packers and Lions game now. So really what comes to mind is Green Bay is going to be coming off of a bye week. So that means a well-rested and prepared Aaron Rodgers and company. So yeah, it's already not looking good for the Lions. There's not much elaboration needed on this game. I think that the Packers have it. So my prediction for this game is going to be Packers 30, Lions 20. So we're going to move on to the Jaguars and Texans. So you're going from the best team in the AFC South to the worst in the AFC South. So it's really not going to be that much of a game at all, I don't think. Texans are definitely going to win. It's just a matter of how bad they're going to beat the Jaguars. But my prediction for this game is Texans 27, Jaguars 7. We're going to go with 7. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Jets and Rams now. Rams looked actually really good against the 49ers last week, even though it resulted in a tie. So definitely considering that. And then also the Jets have just looked awful all season. They have not been present at all this season. So I really don't think that they're going to put up much of a fight against the Rams this week. I think the Rams have it. So my prediction for this game is Rams 21, Jets 14. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Eagles and Redskins. So Eagles have a hurt Michael Vick, so that's definitely going to hurt them. Also, they don't rush the passer on defense. So you can't do that with RG3, who will destroy your defense. So you have to be in RG3's face at all times, and I don't see that happening from the Eagles' defense. So I really think the Redskins will take this one. My prediction is Redskins 33, Eagles 20. And so we're going to move on now to the Cardinals and Falcons. So Falcons are coming off of a loss from last week. Cardinals are coming off of a bye. Cardinals offense sucks, and then I think that the Falcons defense will probably put them to work. I really think that the Falcons will probably win this game. So my prediction for this is going to be Falcons 24, Cardinals 20. Okay, moving right along with the Saints and Raiders. So Saints are still in the race for the playoffs thanks to their brilliant quarterback Drew Brees. Freaking love Drew Brees. He's kept them in the race for the playoffs this whole season, so I think that he's going to continue to do that against a horrible Raiders defense. I'm sure they won't have any problems putting away the Raiders. So my prediction for this game is Raiders 23, Saints 28. So we're going to move on now to the Chargers and Broncos game. So I really think that Peyton Manning will go to work immediately on Chargers defense, and from then it'll probably just be a game of catch-up for the Chargers after the Broncos take the lead, and I don't think that they'll be able to recover from that once the Broncos take the lead. If you take into consideration the last time that these two teams met, the Chargers were actually up 24 points at halftime, and then they ended up blowing it and losing to them. Like, how are you going to do that? But it happened. So even if the Chargers get the lead, I don't think that they'll be able to keep it. So my prediction for this game is Broncos 20, Chargers 10. So we're going to move on now to Colts and Patriots. On my notes that I have written down here, not much elaboration needed on this. Pretty much all it says is Tom Brady, greater than sign, Andrew Luck. About it. That's all the explanation I have for that game. So my prediction for that game is going to be Patriots 31, Colts 21. So now we're going to move on to what I'm making the game of the week, not because I'm biased and a Steelers fan, but because I really think this is going to be a really good game. The winner of this game is going to be taking first in the AFC North. So with the Ravens and Steelers, you have to take in consideration that Roethlisberger is hurt, so they're going to be using backup quarterback Leftwich this game, and so there's also a lot of other key players injured for the Steelers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes. It's going to be a really good game, I think. So my prediction for this game is Steelers 27, Ravens 23. Keeping hope in my boys. So, but if you disagree with my prediction for that game, all you have to do is comment and tell me what you think what you think the score is going to be and who you think is going to win. And if you beat me, you actually win a Tugatti t-shirt and bragging rights to say that you beat that one girl from Tugatti. So you definitely want to do that, right? Alright, so we're going to move on to the last game that we have for this week, which is Monday's game with the Bears and 49ers. So pretty much, I really think that this is just going to be a battle of the backup quarterbacks. Judging by last week's performance, the Bears didn't do so well. 49ers tied with the Rams. But I think that 49ers have a better offense, and they'll probably be the team to take the win for this game. So my prediction is Bears 13, 49ers 20. So we made it through this interesting webcast, whatever this is. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And definitely, if you don't agree with my game of the week, then comment on that and tell me what you think it should be. So, yeah. Ta-da! We're done. Bye-bye.